mom has the voice of a teenager. Like, clearly arrested development.
And when she goes to court, because the police do charge her with felony stalking of her daughter and the boyfriend. How long did she go to jail? 1.5 years, 3 years, something like that.
I heard the part where her daughter was like, "Oh, I just want to have a relationship with my mom." They kept talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then the mom said that, like, she admitted that she got raped when she was a teenager. So she's like, "Oh, maybe that's why I did what I did." And it's like,
no. And like she admitted to that, like a lot of the things she was sending to her daughter was like it was her. She was talking about herself and her insecurities. So she's aware. She's sick.
yeah.
It was a little scary because the daughter did seem like she was still very, attached to her mom in an unhealthy way. One of the law enforcement agencies described it as like a digital Munchausen syndrome. Because like make this trouble, and then she would, comfort her, like, look at me, I'm helping you. But in the end, the daughter like realizes like she can't see her mom right now. She's like, it's just like we're not ready there. She's like, I hope that one day we will be, but like right now it's just not, like basically it's not the time. Yeah. And I was like, that's interesting, she's like, I still love my mom, like it's just hard right now. And she's like, I still have to rectify the fact that my mom told me to kill myself. I was like yeah, it's fucked. You missed the confrontation scene because they showed it on police camera. The dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like they came to the house and were like, hey, we have a warrant. We need your phone. We know what's going on. And they're like, let's go inside and talk. And they're like, have your daughter like stay outside or in another room. So they talked. And then she's like, you need to bring your daughter in here. The daughter, can you call your father? And the father's on the line, and they tell them all together basically like, the person who is behind this is the mom. And they interview the dad, and he's like, I was at work and they called me and he was like, I was in shop. Like, what? He was like, I raced home. He was outside. They told him what happened and like all the situation, and he was like, you could tell he was done. Like immediately. He was like, not doing this.
Filing paperwork today.
Yep. And apparently they had a lot of financial problems. The cop told him like, yeah, she's not at the job that she says she's at. And then he goes in and he confronts her. He's like, you're not at that job. She's like, no. And he's like, what about the other job? She's like, no. And I'm like, how long? And like, you haven't had a job for 6 months, almost a year? And she was like, yeah. She hadn't been working. That's how she had so much time to send all of those messages. Wow. And the reason why she wasn't paying bills, like they like lost one of their houses. They had to move hella times because she was supposed to be like handling the finances, and like lost all their stuff because they put their stuff in storage. She didn't pay for the storage. They lost all their stuff. Like she like ruined them financially. He comes in the house. He's asking that, and he was like getting all the information. He's like, okay. He's like, you gotta go. You gotta go right now. He's like, you gotta get out of here. You can't be here. You cannot be here. And she's like trying to hang on to the daughter and like, I'm sorry, like rubbing on her and stuff. The daughter's crying, very confused.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And dad's like, you gotta go. He's like, you stay here, it's not gonna be good. He was like, I'm gonna go to jail. He was like, you have to go. And then he was like, you can call your parents right now. She wouldn't do it, so he called them. He went outside and called them and told them like, you need to come get her right now. She did this, and then the whole crazy thing was like, the mom was trying to push it out to see like these other kids at school were doing it, and they focused in on a couple of kids, and that like ruined their reputation. And one of the kids had a parent who had parents, like one of them was a cop, and he said like, when it first started, I told that cop, I was like, I think it's that woman. I think it's her. There's something off with this, and you need to look into her. And he didn't do it until later, months later. He didn't do it at all. Months later, he went to an FBI agent, and the FBI traced the IP addresses, and it came up her. It was very easy, like, to find out it was her. And so the parents were pissed. They're like, the fuck? We told you, like, from the get-go that it was her. Wow. It was, like, too sus. And even the cop was like, she kept, inserting her in the investigation a lot more than the other parents, like, always asking where they were, and it was just very sus. It was very clear it was her. At the end, it was like, yeah, she's like, yeah, I know I messed up, and, I'm like, I need to work on this, and I hope that one day I can, reunite with my daughter, and blah, blah, blah. I was like,
you should be lucky if her daughter talked to her ever again.
Yep. I forgot what state they were in, but it was the middle.
It sounded like Minnesota.
Yeah, it was like middle America. I was like, yeah, small town, not very many people.
The school was like kindergarten through 12th grade.
Yes, and it was like,
or like preschool through 12th grade.
Yes, and I think the total number of students of that was like maybe 600 or 700. It was a very, very small community. I like heard about like it was the mom anyway, so I knew going in it was her. But I was like, wow, she really for over a year and a half committed to almost 2 years committed to this, sending anywhere from like 5 to like 10 dozens of messages a day. How would I even rate that? It was fine. The documentary is fine, but like in general, in terms of society, I'm like, ew, people would be fucked up. And the stuff she was sending her was crazy. Yeah. But it's not even the like, you should kill yourself. I feel like that's bad. But the other stuff she sent her was like, just really demeaning and like sexual too. It was like, this girl was a teenager. I was like, what? I wanted to protect her? That doesn't make any sense. I wanted to protect her? People be sick.